Anyways, Brett Gelman, what are you excited about working on right now?
Yeah,
what's your new Eagle Heart?
When you're not rapping with women.
What?
Sorry.
When am I going to start rapping with women?
Yeah. When you're not,
maybe I should do that. What?
When you're not rapping with women, what are you working on?
Well, when I'm not rapping with women, which I never am.
Thank you for taking a break.
No, I actually started rapping again, but with the more pointed,
Women?
hopefully. Huh?
Oh, no.
It's a solo, but my girlfriend will sing hooks on it and stuff like that, and is helping me write it.
Are you recording a mixtape or?
I don't know. I think it'll be an EP. And then hopefully, and there'll be comedy on that too, on there too, and the songs probably will be comedic, and you'll send it to like somebody and they'll be like, "Oh my God, this is fucking great. I'll pay you like $20 million to fill this out and make it longer," which is something that's always happens, especially in those terms. People always want it longer.
The EPs.
No, I'm on this movie Room for Rent that is going to be coming out, and I'm in that, and then like been shooting. I'm in this show called Camping that just premiered on HBO. Thank you. I just shot the second season of this great show called Fleabag. I don't know if you've seen that.
That I've been hearing. My girlfriend is like way into that. Yeah, and I
great.
keep on. I also haven't seen Atlanta yet, so don't be offended when I say I've been hearing for a year and a half that it's great, and I still haven't watched it.
You're very busy.
No, not at all.
I'm not. It's not a neg.
I'm on level 80 of my
busy?
fourth Fallout 4 replay. I am not. There's no excuse for me not watching people's shows. I just don't do it, but for some fucking reason. I don't know if it's pettiness, jealousy, laziness. What is it? Why don't I watch other people's shows?
Maybe because you spend a lot of time working on a show and you don't feel like watching like shows that are coming out while yours is coming out.
I think it's my latest.
Exhausting.
Yeah, it's like because the muscle in your brain that is dedicated to appraisal of whether something's funny maybe is so overactive that you don't want to. Like someone says, it's amazing. You should if you were, it's like you should come to this class I'm doing where we crunch this muscle, and you're just like it's a muscle that you've been shooting like steroids into, and you're like, I'm gonna kill a child if I go to that class. I don't know what
all I do is think about this muscle.
I don't know how to explain it. I just observe my behavior. I go like, why at this point aren't you like I saw an episode of BoJack and I was like, this is awesome. Like clearly I can see what all the hubbub's about. I've never been jealous of BoJack. I've never wished ill on it. Like all my friends are on it. But I still haven't like binge watched BoJack, which Cody has. Therefore, I caught a couple episodes, and I go, "Oh, that's great." Why did I watch all of Eagleheart? Why? What was I like? Not threatened by it because you had doo-doo smell?
Because it was so unsuccessful.
So I had to have ownership.
This is fucking great. Nobody's watching it. Oh God, I love it. It's got quality and no audience. Perfect combo for me. Yeah. No, I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't always feel like watching things. It can become. It's also like a lot. Always is airing and being like, oh, you got to. I mean, that's how so many conversations start these days. Oh, you got to watch this.
Yeah. I think it's just. I think it's an expression of my workaholism, which has nothing to do with work ethic. It's relationship with what I consider work, and so it's like. I'm like, my colleagues are suffering the symptom of me having an unhealthy relationship with what I do. Mm-hmm. It's not about competition or anything as much as it is just like, I have some aversion. I want to get away from my own work as soon as possible. And then I like somehow categorize watching New Girl with my own job, which shouldn't have anything to do with that.
Right. New Girl.
He said as an example because I was like I should have bonded with. I like Liz Merriweather and totally. We had shows on at the same time, and it was like I was like, why am I not watching your show? And then like I would see a couple episodes because my ex-wife McGathy would be watching New Girl, and I'd walk through the room and that's New Girl. It's delightful. I like that.
No, it's a great show. No, I just
And then
I wasn't dissing the show. I was just like,
I know you weren't dissing it. Jesus, why don't I get excited? Why do I'm like on my 5th rewatch of my 9th season of Forensic Files? Like I'm just like I just like rape and murder, and there's just like give me the true crime and the fucking like I'm just like in this crazy like it's avoidance of something.
Yeah,
you think so?
I don't watch comedies. Like I have no desire to watch like successful, awesome, like funny things. They don't make me want to watch them. I'd rather watch just stupid shit more than I would watch people that my friends like the shows my friends make.
Right.
And it's not out of. I don't think it's jealousy or like distancing myself from that. It's like I think like I don't want to watch sitcoms.
Well, I think like maybe it's, and I can relate. I do watch things that my friends make, but I sometimes don't feel like it, and there is like an aversion. I think it's just because it's all so close to you, and even though this is our job, we still relate to everybody that you want to when you watch something. Escape your life. So these things that are close to you by your friends are maybe making you not able to escape your life as much.
I guess.
I don't know.
I think it has something to do with engagement too, though, because I don't think it's honestly not always like, oh, my friend worked on this or this is the same genre even. It's like it has something to do with engagement. I think it's like I pay too much attention to act breaks or genre homage or something like that.
Right.
Like,
whereas in Forensic Files, it's just
like nonfiction
a spiral
and like horror. Like horror doesn't come anywhere near anything that I have ever done for a living. So I love horror movies and sci-fi movies.
You never wanted to write a horror? Have you never wrote a?
No, I've never written anything horror. Monster House. Someone.
Right.
You could hear in their voice halfway through it they regretted it. They went Monster House.
A great film.
You know
a
what?
Great film. But not a horror.
Not like a Stephen King. Like I'm trying to scare you. There's an oogity boogity under your foogity.
Right.
Sorry. Hold up. There's oogity boogity under your snuggity. What was it?
I think we found the title to your horror movie.
I think it's important. I think this is important data. Like if I'm flicking through Apple TV and if I see a thing, so if I see cover art for a movie that's like a guy and he's got a hose coming out of his head and it says in like shitty Matrix ripoff font, The Happening to. No, I riffed a bad title. That's distracting. There was a happening, so I made it 2. That doesn't help. No, I was at the conduction. And all aboard the dark web, or is that like in a world? Like I'll barely have to read. It's just like in a world where water is more valuable than metal. A computer's just been brought online that turns out to be part monkey, and I'm just like I'm in. It's horror, sci-fi, fantasy, so it's like, but I know for sure any rom-com, anything that's like anything near that, any Apatow thing, any like I have to be in the midst of a trade-off with Cody. And then I'll always be like, oh, I love 27 Dresses. Who would have known? But I don't know what it is. What's the division? Like, I don't want to be engaged on maybe it's heartstrings.
I can't get out of my mind how I've really discovered one of my main, like, top dreams of my life. And is that for me one day to be sitting in a movie theater and see a preview for Dan Harmon's There's a Oogity Boogity.
in my
Snoogity Woogity.